Welcome to another trip down Normandy Road where we catch you up with everything going on around Swansea City. 2 matches to go in the regular season. The playoff positions are determined. They're just not decided who is going to be where in the 3 through 6. And the 1 and the 2 also have some business to take care of as well, Norwich and Watford. We'll get into the table, we'll get into the juice boxes in just a little bit. But our focus here is on Swansea City. Right now, 5th. And let's take a look back at what happened last week against Reading, courtesy of our friends at Swans TV and YouTube.
No. Decent cross to the far side. Oh, and a header comes in, and it's wide in the end. Ben Cabango. Crossed in, it'll come all the way across. Touch back to Routledge, hits it, deflected, and it's away for a corner kick off Liam Moore.
Let's go.
Hourhan comes out low, hits it. Well, it wasn't that far off. Centre half certainly being tested for pace.
Take the ball, lad. Take the ball.
Conor Hourhan delivers. It's another inviting ball that comes out and is there to be hit, but unfortunately for Swansea City, that one's a lot further off the target. Nicked away from him. Now things may open up the other way, and a nice little turn by Swift enables Reading to do so, and they come on the attack, and Gay holds up his man a little, but a shot still comes in. Oh, it's against the post and in. Measured cross into the middle, and coming in, Yaku Maitai. Oh, given away. Now then, shot, good save by Woodman. Hourhan. Lows cross deflected, Cullen's header. Oh, it's just wide of the far post. Held up well by Andre Ayew. 3 around him. Oh, cheeky back heel into Fulton. Fulton now on the attack, driving towards the penalty area. Jay Fulton hits it low. Keeper parries. Swansea equalise. Jamal Lowe. Well, the substitutes have been on only for minutes, and it was Andre Ayew at the start of the move, and Jamal Lowe to touch it in from close range. Quick reactions, and it's his 14th of the season, and Swansea at 1 each.
Step back.
It's all in the right part of the field as far as Swansea City are concerned, and there's space now for Bidwell to get in. Bidwell takes it on, pulls it back. Andre Ayew, it must be, and it is! 16 for the season, and that could be on the way to victory for Swansea City, and that'll be enough to guarantee a playoff place.
All right, now here's your preview. Big 3 points on the line with Derby County coming to the Liberty. Here's Steve Cooper with a very interesting question about resting his players heading into the finale coming in this weekend.
I think we need to get the balance right for sure. Still 2 games to play, and a lot of good can come out of that in terms of some results, performances. You know, some players are in good form, and we want to keep momentum going. So there's a few lads, people like Andre, who's struggling a little bit physically, that we might have to be careful with. But resting players, it'll only be because they medically can't play. It won't be because they physically can't play.
Because Andre showed, didn't he, last weekend that a fresh Andre Ayew will be such an influence and can be such an influence in those crucial playoff games. So you want him at the top of his condition.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean he wasn't 100%. Obviously, if he was, he would have started the game. And in an ideal world, we wouldn't have used him at all, but we needed him, and he came and did what he can do. So that was great on the day. But he's had a little bit of a setback from it. I think I must have said it wrong the other night, but he won't be out. He's not completely out for Saturday. But if he is, he'll be back available for the Watford game. So it's only a slight thing that he's managing a little bit. And basically it's just because he's played so many games, and it's been, it was another busy schedule, that we were coming to the end of, and a little bit of wear and tear more than anything else.
All right, now let's take a look at your matchups, your juice boxes, and the table. Let's start off with the table. And right now, Rotherham's mother of all run-ins, 6 matches in just under 3 weeks, is turning out to be a disaster. We'll get to them in just a bit. They and Luton Town are the only 2 teams that have not played 44 matches, so they're going to have to squeeze in another one to catch up with everybody else. Norwich and Watford, we talked about them just a little bit ago. Norwich, a 5-point lead on Watford and a goal difference of plus 36. Reason I say that, Watford 5 points back. They've won their last 2. Goal difference of plus 33. Norwich needs to win this weekend to solidify them being the top of the championship in 2021. Watford at 88 points is in second. Now, 3 through 6, we know who 3 through 6 are going to be, just don't know how it's going to wrap up. Brentford right now won their last 2, undefeated in their last 5. They have a 4-point lead over Bournemouth, Swansea, and Barnsley. Right now, Brentford is in third. They're in the driver's seat to host the playoff games that come their way. Bournemouth lost last time out. They won their last 4 previous. 77 points, goal difference of plus 30. Swansea, 5th. They have drawn 2 of their last 3. They've won twice as well in their last 5, so 2-2-1 in their last 5. 77 points, goal difference of plus 18. Barnsley, they've won 4 of their last 5. 77 points, goal difference of plus 10. Barnsley needs to win and win big. They need to hope that Swansea doesn't get any action where they're getting full points as well. So right now, Barnsley is looking to win by big margins. They're hoping Swansea loses above them and that they can jump Bournemouth, who would lose as well if Barnsley and Daryl Dike are going to try to get into that 4th spot. Now, the rest of the table. Reading, they've drawn their last 3. They're at 69 and 7th. Cardiff, they've drawn 3 of their last 4. They're 8th at 64. Fun here in the middle of the table. QPR, Middlesbrough is 9th at 63 points. QPR 10th at 62. Luton Town, once again with that match in hand, is at 60. Millwall 12th at 59. Stoke at 57. They've lost 3 of their last 5. Preston North End at 55. They've won their last 2. Blackburn won 2 of their last 3. They're at 53 and 15th. Birmingham City, undefeated in their last 5. They've done really well after the coaching change. They're 16th at 52. 51 gives you 3 teams. Nottingham Forest, who's drawn 3 of their last 4. Bristol City, who's lost their last 2. Coventry City, who has lost their last one, but they had to win 3 in a row just to get to 51 points. Your goal differences, Nottingham Forest at a -7. Bristol City at a -17, but they have scored 2 more goals than Coventry City, who has scored 42. Huddersfield is at 47 points. They are in 20th, keeping an eye over their shoulder at Derby County, who's lost their last 5. Derby County is at 43 points in 21st. Remember, Rotherham, match in hand, they've lost their last 5. They're at 39. Sheffield Wednesday, with the point deduction at the beginning of the year of 6 points, they're at 39 as well. Goal difference of a -21 compared to Rotherham's -16. Wickham needs to win out and get a lot of help if they're going to stay up. Wickham right now at 37 points with a goal difference of -34. That awful start that they had has turned into something that has turned into a large mountain for them to climb. Derby and Rotherham have both lost their last 5, just to give you an idea about the relegation picture. Rotherham has only scored 1 goal in their last 5 matches. Derby has scored 3, but they're also in a goal difference of -8 to -5. Going back even further, Rotherham has won 2 of their last 10. They're 2-1-7, 1 draw, 7 losses. Derby has only won once. They've drawn twice with 7 losses. So that's where we are when it comes to the championship table and your standings. Here's a look at your juice boxes coming into the action on Saturday. Early game, Sheffield Wednesday hosting Nottingham Forest. Sheffield Wednesday's a +116. Nottingham Forest is a +250. Everybody else is at 10 o'clock Eastern. Birmingham, Cardiff, basically a draw at Birmingham City. Birmingham City a +168. Cardiff a +188. Your draw's a +210. Brentford at home hosting Watford. Brentford a +136. Draws a +229. Watford a +215. Huddersfield Town +152 hosting Coventry City at a +198. Your draw's a +219. Luton Town and Middlesbrough. This one's basically looked at as a draw. Luton Town +169, Middlesbrough +174. Your draw's a +224. Remember, this is a composite from our friends at Odds Portal. Also on the board, it is Millwall. Even money as Bristol City comes to town. Millwall is at a plus 102. Bristol City almost at a plus 300. Norwich, big favorite with Reading coming to Carrow Road at a minus 159. Reading a plus 461. That could seal the top of the championship for Norwich City. Preston North End, an underdog at plus 243 as Barnsley comes to town at a plus 125. Your draws a plus 225. Rotherham, favored at home as Blackburn comes to Rotherham. Rotherham at a plus 150. Your draws a plus 243. Blackburn a plus 183. Stoke a plus 144. QPR a plus 209 as they hit the road to the Bet365. Your draws a plus 222. Wickham plus 554 as Bournemouth comes to town. Bournemouth, big favorite at a minus 182. Your draws a plus 305. That could relegate Wickham if they lose. Swansea plus 139 as Derby comes to town. They are a plus 214. Your draw in the composite is a plus 227. Be keeping an eye on match week 45. 2 matches to go in the regular season to try to figure out 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the championship table. Thanks for hanging out with us for another trip down Normandy Road. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the games.